Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the fourth episode of Shoujo Shuumatsu Ryokou, or Girls Last Tour. So, in the last episode, our girls ran into a bit of an issue where they needed to get across a gorge, but there was no bridge. Luckily for them, just around that moment, someone they'd never met before was actually enacting his plan to blow up a building and create a makeshift bridge, which it was a little bit difficult getting their vehicle, onto that thing, especially with the extra weight. But they did manage, and yeah, they were bringing him along for the ride. Pretty much the agreement they had with, him making the bridge for them. And he did kind of help them out with his map knowledge of fueling stations and whatnot. So yeah, they had a little bit of extra company for a while this episode. And he's basically a map guy. Like he basically said, the map was more important than his life. Which of course made Yuri want to burn it. No surprise there. And yeah, they found the elevator thing to get to the next level, because that's what both their goals were, to go up a level. Because the map guy wants to continue making the map, and he already mapped out the first floor. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to him, he would end up dropping the map on the way up there, and all that progress just blew away in the wind. It is kind of funny that they were asking, hey, why isn't there a chain link fence around here? And he's like, nah, it's probably a waste of materials, and then the lack of a chain link fence cost him his map. So, yeah, I don't think anyone in that elevator at that time would agree that it would be a waste of materials. It'd probably be a very good use of materials. But yeah, they made it up there in the end, and they went their separate ways. Oh, and Yuri actually offered him a little bit of her food, which shocked me. I don't know about anyone else. And they saw a bright light in the distance that they're heading off to now. So I guess we'll see what that is. So let's get into it. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There is a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, and we did find out that, there is different levels to this place. And that some stuff was built by, like, ancient people, and then their ancestors kind of built stuff around it. And does that thing have eyes? That's a little creepy. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like looking away from Yuri. Like, I ain't going near this girl. I see what she does to things. She burns books. Tries to burn maps. Before last episode, I really wasn't expecting them to run into any other people. So now that they have run into at least one person, that kind of opens the door for more interactions like that. So yeah, I'm wondering who else I'll run into. I'm just glad the vehicle that they were driving in didn't end up, crashing the elevator. That would have been really bad. Because that thing was heavy. They really do live a sad life, don't they? What is cheese? Oh, the lights. Photograph is the name of the episode. Interesting use of 3D. The thing really does look like just, please leave me alone. I keep waiting for the eyes to move, even though I know they're not. I assume the episode's called Photograph because I take a bunch of photographs of various things. Is there really that much to photograph, though? Well, you were taking a picture while moving, that probably didn't help. They probably should have asked him some questions about how to use the camera before they left. But, you know, she seems to be getting the hang of it. I know, right? I was just saying that. This wasn't the last episode, I really don't need a flashback of it. Isn't most of the stuff in this world kind of old? Oh, geez, another one of those things. It's probably just a ghost. And that, too. It's a little bit creepy. She is so mean. She's driving, you know. She can't do that. Yeah, good going. Ow. Get wrecked, Yuri. Oh, I would smack her for that. Yes, like that, thank you. once more, once more for good measure. Yeah, you weren't really going fast enough for it to do any serious damage. I wish your brain was. But wow, that one is big. Probably broke it. I love the pause before she said no. I'm still not sure what the deal is with those weird statue things. Or why they have a really huge one. It's just so weird. I don't understand the purpose of those. I was hoping they would get to that this episode. Getting food from her without her drawing her gun. Progress. She's perpetually mad at you. Yeah, I don't think she understands how the camera works. Or how much of anything works, really. $520,000? I doubt it. Magic. That is a good question, actually. I think running out of food's a bit more of a concern than running out of pictures. You'll finally get to discover what cheese is, sort of. They might. Taking a picture. Putting on a timer. It's a long timer. For a second, I thought the episode ended. I was like, what? No. How many of those are in this city? I just can't help but wonder. And that one's looking at them. That makes it so much worse. Is it really? Yeah, it's a bit weird. Not quite what I was expecting. course, we started out the series with them in a dark tunnel type thing, so nothing they're not, accustomed to. Though they left their vehicle. Your guess is as good as mine. Not a very helpful answer. Then she doesn't care. Kind of hard to see in the dark. She sounds so interested in it. I know, right? That's not good. That is very not good. Did she disappear? Man, what would you even do in that situation? Like, without lie, you could be lost in there for a very long time. Ouch. What is she feeling? Wow, some payback. That is quite the wind chime. It's slightly different than the other ones. If it is, paradise isn't all it's cracked up to be. Yeah, this must be the light they saw before. It's a very interesting place, though. Like, it's not even real water. Fake everything, pretty much. Are there metal fish as well? Feel free to try. The results should be amusing enough. Okay, so it's glass. That's really cool, actually. I kinda want one. Those judging eyes. Oh, don't say that in front of the god. Plus, it was pretty much entirely Yuri's fault, so. That is a pretty nice place for a picnic, I'm not gonna lie. Especially in this setting. Well, dead people probably know. Pretty much. Aw. I'm sure you did. I knew that's where I was going. Yeah, I gotta milk that. Yeah, it's not worth having a god if I have to give up my food. Man, if she's not even willing to give up her food to a god, it's kind of a lost cause. They dropped the camera and broke it in the ending theme. I hope that doesn't happen in the series. Okay, she's like, if you're not gonna take up the role of being a god, I will. Therefore, I can get the food. I can see where her logic went. But yeah, just credits. So, that was the 4th episode of Shoujo Shuumatsu Ryokou. And yeah, this episode, the two themes were the camera and the temple, pretty much. Like, they were driving around this new place. They kept seeing these statues. These creepy statues that are always looking in one direction or the other. And, they unintentionally striked back at the statues by running into one of them and breaking them. Because, Yuri is Yuri. But yeah, they were definitely having fun with the camera. Because the last guy gave them the camera, but he failed to explain to them exactly how it works. So they had to do some trial and error to get the hang of it. You had Yuri taking pictures of everything. Trying to take pictures of Cheeto. He's like, hey, turn around and stay, and, don't look at the road. Look at me for several seconds until I can take a good picture. Which, of course, does not end well. Luckily, they were going pretty slow, so no real damage to the vehicle. But yeah, they just kept seeing those things, even a giant one. And they eventually ran into the building that they saw, like in the distance, lit up by a bunch of light. Of course, what was weird is they went into it and it was very dark. And it became even more dark when they ran out of their lantern thing. And yeah, they were separated. Well, sort of separated. Cheetah was just kind of messing with Yuri there. Which was funny. But for a second I was worried something actually happened to her, or that she found a secret passageway and went through it or something, but no, she was just messing with her. But suddenly everything was illuminated after she found Cheeto, and they discovered the most important part of the temple, where they had this, metal plants and, glass that was supposed to, represent the water and fake fish and everything. I thought that was really cool. They kind of called it a disappointment. I don't really agree. I thought that was really cool. I would love to have one of those in my home, if I could, but yeah, very weird gods that the people that used to be there seem to worship. In my opinion, Cheeto would make a better god, but Yuri didn't seem to agree, at least not if it meant giving up her snacks, so she became the god instead. We'll see if Cheeto accepts that, probably not. But yes, there was definitely some discussion on the afterlife there near the end about what it was about. How it's like being alone in the darkness, and they had all this to kind of put people at ease. But yeah, I wonder what the next episode is going to be, because the last episode it kind of told us, and at the end there's the next episode is going to take place at this lit up building. But we didn't really get any hints at the end of this episode, so have to watch it to find out, I guess. Let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.